Hello everyone, it's Ben with the Papa Ben YouTube channel. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to spend with me today and listen to what I have to say. Today I want to talk about communication and how no communication is communication. Our family are notoriously not great communicators. I don't know why it started where it started, whatever it was, but we're just not very good at communicating our feelings and sharing things with each other. And that's caused some strife in our family, and it's caused strife in our relationships. And it's one of the things that I try to work hard on with the grandkids is to be a better communicator. I purposely have tried to do it with my children as well for a number of years as I became more aware of it, what was going on, and just tried to do better with it. Some of the things that I do is text often, ask them how their days are going, take time, to call them a couple times a week if I don't get to see them, kids and grandkids, if I can get a hold of the grandkids. A couple of them have iPads now, and Brody has a phone, so we text a lot, and that's an all right way. I can't say I'm a great fan of just the technology. I like the in-person, face-to-face communication as well, but like I said, I'm not always good at that. This past weekend, as I talked about in another video that I did, Brody got a deer license this year, and last year we had a great experience with his first deer license. We went out and he got shot a deer. It was just a perfect setup. It was a great shot and a beautiful night, and everything just went according to plan. And this year I did not do very well at getting things in line and in order. Recently moving, I had a lot of things on my mind with business and different distractions, and so I got a chance anyhow to take him out last weekend, and we did some hunting, and it wasn't really organized. I didn't plan it very well, but we spent quite a bit of time together, and I found myself just not sharing what I had on my mind, not asking him the questions I wanted to ask him. And I started to think about how that used to feel for me at times with my dad and with other people too. And when we don't communicate, it communicates something to the children, especially that's what I found anyhow, because that's what I remember feeling. And I need to be mindful of that, and I need to try to do better at that. Whether I think I'm a good communicator or I'm not a good communicator, whatever the case is, I can do better at it. I remember this weekend, like I said, thinking that I should have asked him more questions. I should have done more things. We did enjoy our time together, but I could have done a much better job of making it more productive for our relationship. And it's, I think back to, I'm the kind of person that I think about people that holler and scream and yell and jump up and down, and people in relationships that yell at each other and belittle each other, and that's not my nature. But I can remember being several times, especially in relationships, where I would just use silence. I would just disconnect, and it would be almost ignoring the other person on purpose, and that communicated volumes to them. And I've had some people tell me how that made them feel, and it's not good. And I don't want to continue that on. I don't want to continue that with my kids, and I don't want my grandkids to feel that way, and I don't want that cycle to keep going. So I'm working hard on that. That's one of the things I think for everyone in this world anymore is communication. There's lots of good things that come out of technology, but it's also really becomes easy to not be engaged with people. So it's something that I need to strive more for. And if you guys have some tips, things that you've done that work, I would love to hear them. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments, and I certainly would love to engage with your guys' thoughts on what I have going on. And like I said, it's a work in progress for me. It's something that's important now, and there's things that I can do, like I said, purposefully asking questions, and I can do better. Just acknowledging that I'm not doing well at it, I think is a start, but it's not an excuse to not work harder at it and be more in communication with the grandkids, especially, like I said, I don't want them to feel like they're being ignored, or that what they have to say doesn't matter. I love them all so much, and I want to, if I could, I would spend every day with them if I could. They'd get sick of me, I'm sure, and it's not, not feasible. My friend and I talk about that. He says, well, what would you do if you could do anything? And I said, I'd spend time with the grandkids all the time. And he said, well, that wouldn't make the relationship what it is that you have now. And that's true. If I spent all the time with them, it wouldn't be what I have with them now. So I just try to make the best of the time that I have with them, and work on that communication with them. It's I always thought before that it wasn't hurting anybody, and if it kept me from saying something that was hurtful, it was better to just say nothing. But that's not the case. Sometimes saying nothing is just as harmful or more harmful than saying something, and I'm starting to realize that more and more. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I find myself often thinking that at the end of time that I've spent with them on a weekend or a day or something, it starts to roll through my head. Oh, I could have done this. I should have done that. I would have done these things if I could have. And all those questions that I have just seem to come pouring in sometimes. But I need to remind myself that I'm doing a good job, and I'm doing the best I can with what I know. And I need to remind myself that other people are doing that too, with communication or lack thereof. Everybody's doing the best they can with what they have and what they know. But that doesn't mean that I can't do better. So if you're in the same boat, like I said, I'd love to hear from you. Anything that tips and advice you would have to offer, I would gladly accept those. Again, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day. We're all busy. We all have lots of stuff going on, and it does mean a lot to me that you would take your time and spend it on listening to something that I have to say. So I appreciate that. It is a YouTube channel. The old pitch is like and subscribe and hit the notification button so you can see new videos when I put them up and things that I have going on. I've been doing some AI stuff. If you haven't seen that before, it's kind of fun. I've enjoyed it. It's some of the stuff with the shorts, especially with the fun quotes, the funny quotes, and the chaotic quotes, and those things that I have. I've had fun making those. I hope you get a little entertainment value out of that, and it's something that maybe brings a smile to your face, or you can relate to it. I hope that's something valuable there. It's interesting, the AI world and that stuff too. It's quite a rabbit hole I can go down if I choose to, but it's been fun to learn that, and I think it makes better videos and some things. Like I said, if I might change the background in this one, if it's a yellow wall with some I don't know what they are back there, some kind of globe design or something, then it's the original. If it's something else, then I've changed it. So let me know what you think of that too, if it's good or not. I appreciate your input. One of the next videos I want to do, I'm excited about. On this week, they have my granddaughter's in kindergarten here, and they have a mystery reader come in one day a week. And what they do is the kindergarten teacher has set it up where they know that they have a mystery person coming, and then you put out some clues to who you are. and they don't know who you are till the day that you come, and they get excited about it. One of the women at work did it last week, and they were excited to see her, and she knows some of the kids, and it was just a great time. So I signed up, and one of my granddaughters is in that class, so I'm super excited about that. I hope the teacher lets me video that or some of it, and I want to get that up too and share that with you guys. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Something that maybe you'll look forward to seeing it too. Hopefully, like I said, if they'll allow me to video it in school or not, I'm not sure, but if they do, I'm going to get it up here and share it with you guys. So thanks again for checking out the Papa Ben YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time. Let's keep grandparenting great.